Hello everyone, a very good morning to all of you. Welcome to Janadhara Educational Technology. I am Trupti and we are here for our morning maths class. So let's get started. Children, before we start, I would like to tell you all that we are going live on YouTube. Kindly subscribe to the YouTube channel so that you can get daily updates. And there is a chat box or live chat under the video. You can use that live chat to ask your queries or answer the questions. Okay, let's continue. Allow me a moment. I hope whatever we are doing, you are practicing the same thing. If not, kindly do practice on daily basis. Okay. So, do you remember what we did yesterday? What did we do yesterday? Any idea? Anyone remember that thing? So yeah, we were doing some divisibility rules. Today also we are going to do some of the divisibility rules. Just allow me a minute. I'm sharing my screen. Any one of you remember the divisibility rule of 2, 3, and 6? Yeah. So the divisibility rule of 2 says that the number is divisible by 2 if the ones place is even, or if it's like 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. If it's even, that means that number is divisible by 2. I hope by now you are able to see my screen. Okay. Divisibility rule for 2. All even numbers are divisible by 2, like 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. You just have to see the ending number. Divisibility rule of 3 says you have to do the sum of all the numbers, all the digits. And if that is divisible by 3, the entire number is divisible by 3. Like, like uh, 123. So 3 plus 2 plus 1, that is equal to 6. 3 plus 2 is 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 is divisible by 3. That means the entire number is divisible by 3. Now the divisibility rule of 2 or 6 says that you have to check for both. Like you have to check both for 2 and 3. If a number is divisible by both 2 and 3, that means the entire number is divisible by 6. If a number to be like, so for a number to be divisible by 6, it has to be divisible by both 2 and 3. The number must be even, like it should be divisible by 2, and the sum of digits must be divisible by 3, means the divisibility rule of 3. If any of these criteria is not being fulfilled, either the 2 1 or the 3 1, that means the entire number is not divisible by 6. The condition is it should be divisible by both 2 and 3 at the same time. Let's do the divisibility rule of 4. The divisibility rule of 4 says that the last 2 digits of the number must be divisible by 4. Now, let's check. 836. So over here, we have 836. Let's check the last 2 digits. So 836 last 2 digits are 36. 36 divided by 4. 4 times 9 is 36. Yes, this is divisible by 4. That means 836 is also divisible by 4. Yeah. Now, 422. What about 422? Check the last 2 digits. You don't even need to use your pen pencil. No. You just see 22. Do you see 22 in the table of 4? Is it there? Because I don't see. It's not there. So 22 is not in the table of 4. It's not exactly divisible by 4. That's why 422 is also not divisible by 4. Because we see 4 times 5 as 20 and 4 times 6 as 24. 5762. Check whether this number is divisible by 4 or not. So over here, 5,762, just check for 62. Is 62 there? Okay. 4 times 1 is 4. 2 here. Break down 2. Again, I am getting 22. So 22 is not divisible by 4 because I see 4 times 5 as 20. 2 is the remainder. So that is not exactly divisible by 4. That means this is also not divisible by 4. Let's check the next one. Do it. So over here, 82. I don't see that 82 is divisible by 4 because I can see a remainder here. Yeah. So this is not divisible by 4. That means this number is also not divisible by 4. You just have to check the last 2 digits. Now this, here 64. Check this. So 4 ones are 4. 2 here. Break down 4. 4 6 are 24. That means this is divisible by 4. Now check for this. Come on. Come on, everyone. Okay. So over here, 46. 46. Here, 4. 4 times 1 is 4. Bring down 6. 4 times 1 here is again 4. And I can see that there is a remainder. That means that number is not divisible by 4. Next, let's check for the divisibility rule of 5. What is the divisibility rule of 5? It's super easy. The divisibility rule of 5 says that whatever the number is, if that has to be a multiple of 5, it should end with either 5 or 0. It should end with either 5 or 0. Whatever it is. 85, 95, 25, 40, 70, 1, 12,370. All these numbers are ending with either 5 or 0. That means all these numbers are divisible by 5. That's it. That's all about the divisibility of 5. So, uh, okay, that is for the divisibility rule of 5. Now let's do the divisibility rule for 7. What is the divisibility rule of 7? Over here, the divisibility rule of 7 says that multiply the last digit of a number by 2. Okay, you have to multiply the last digit of the number by 2 and find the difference of the result and the number formed without the last digit. If the result is either 0 or multiple of 7, then it is divisible by 7. Now, now let's see. Over here, let's see, we have 91. Last digit is 1. I will multiply the last digit by 2. 1 times 2 is 2. Now, from the remaining number, which is 9, I will subtract the difference, 2. 9 minus 2 is 7. If this is a multiple of 7 or 0, that means that number is divisible by 7. Okay. If that is a multiple of 7 or 0, that means that number is divisible by 7. I repeat the rule. You have to, you have to see the last digit. That is 1. Multiply the last digit by 2. 1 times 2 is 2. Now the remaining digit is 9. From the remaining digit, you have to subtract the product that you have got here. That 1 times 2. So 9 minus 2 is 7. If the difference that you are getting is either 7, multiple of 7, 7 or 0, that means it is divisible by 7. Let's try the other one. 190. We have 119 here. Yeah. For 119, what we are going to do is last digit is 9. I will multiply the last digit by 2. Okay. 9 times 2 is 18. Now, the difference of the result from the number without the last digit. Here we have got 11. 18 minus 11. That is 7. That means it is divisible by 7. Okay. Clear? Next is 126. Let's see the last digit. 6 times 2 is 12. Difference of the result from the number without having the last digit. The remaining number is 12. 12 minus this 12 gives us 0. If you get this difference as 0 or multiple of 7, that means the number is divisible by 7. We will try another one. Last digit is 4. Yeah. What we are going to do is 2 times 4, which is 8. Now subtract this product from the remaining number. We will do the subtraction. 8 minus 8, I have got 0. If I am getting 0, that means this number is divisible by 7. 84 is divisible by 7. 177. Now, last digit is 7. I'll do it times 2. I got 14. Remaining is 17. 17 minus this 14. 3, right? Which is neither 0 nor a multiple of 7. That means 177 is not divisible by 7. Okay. I hope this is clear to you. Let's do a few more. Okay. This time you have to do it. Let's practice. 154. You know what you have to do with the last digit? Okay. Right. So the last one is 4. I'll do it 4 times 2, which is 8. Remaining number is 15. What is 15 minus 8? 7. That means here I have got 7, right? Which is a multiple of basically 7. 7 is a multiple of 7. So here we can say that 154 is divisible by 7. Okay. 182, please check for 182. Yeah. So last digit is 2. Yeah. I'll do times 2, which is 4. 18 minus 4 is 14, which is a multiple of 7. I know that 7 times 2 is 14. That means this number is also divisible by 7. Next, 105. 105. Okay, so last digit is 5. 5 times 2 is 10, right? And the remaining one is 10. 10 minus 10 is 0. So remember the condition, it should be either 0 or multiple of 7. And here I have got 0. So that's why this is divisible by 7. So children, that's all for our today's class. Let's quickly revise what we have done. So if I talk about the divisibility rule of 2, it says that all even numbers are divisible by 2. The numbers that ends with 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 are divisible by 2. Divisibility rule of 3 says that you have to do the sum of the digits. Like whatever is the number, you have to do the sum of the digits. And if that is divisible by 3, the entire number is divisible by 3. I gave you the example of 123. Yeah. If I need to check, is that number divisible by 3 or not? So you will do 1 plus 2 plus 3, which is 6. 6 is divisible by 3. That means 123. 123 is also divisible by 3. And for 2, you just have to see the last digit. The number is 89. The unit place or the ones place has 9, which is an odd number. That means it is not divisible by 2. But at the same time, if it's 78, 8 is even number. The ones place has 8, which is an even number. So 78 is divisible by 2. Divisibility rule of 4 says last two numbers of the digit, like last two digits of the number must be divisible by 4. Like 368. You just have to see the last two digits. 4 times 1 is 4. 2. 4 times 7 is 28. Yes, if it is divisible by 4 exactly, that means this number is also divisible by 4. Divisibility rule of 5 says the last digit, or you can say the ones placed, must be either 0 or 5. 85, 95, 25, 40, 70, and all these, like 385. 720. If it's 206, no, it is not divisible. If it's 551, it's not divisible. Just have to see the ones place. 6 says it has to be divisible by both 2 and 3. Both the criteria should be fulfilled. If you are checking a number for 6, you have to see whether it is divisible by 2 or not, 3 or not. If it is divisible by 2, but not by 3, still the criteria is not fulfilled to get it divisible by 6. And if it's opposite, if it's not divisible by 2 and it's divisible by 3, still it is not fulfilled. But if it's divisible by 2 and it's divisible by 3 also, then the criteria is fulfilled. Yeah. Last, over here, 7. You have to multiply the last digit of the number by 2 and then find the difference of the result and number formed without the last digit. Okay? Right? So that's how you have to do it. Multiply the last digit by 2 and subtract from the remaining digits. It's divisible by fact 1. So yeah, children, these are the divisibility rules that we have done today. Sorry for the interruptions in between, but yes, these divisibility rules will help you in dividing in a great way, and you can divide very fast. We'll see a few examples in the upcoming class, but that's all for our today's class. Thank you so much for paying attention. I'll see you soon again in the next class. By the time, take care and have fun. Have a good day.